Hi, this is Nikki with ChristianMommyBlogger.com, and I am here today to show you how we host a link up. And I'm going to use this by showing you in links. That's INLINKZ.com. I'm in the dashboard, which means I've already set up an account and logged in. So it's a free account. If you want to be able to have pictures show up on your site for each, little thumbnail for every link, you would have to pay. But for just doing the basic link up with the words like we do on Fellowship Friday, all you need is a free account. So what you would do is you'd go to once you log in, go here to in links, and that takes you to the dashboard that I was referring to. Once you've created a link up in the past, you can save the settings to show up here so that you can just use the same format or template for each week to make it a little easier. Like we have one for our prayer blackout, and I do a Fellowship Friday every week, and I also do random social media signups. So what I would typically do to set up is go to Fellowship Friday, go to here, add a new collection based on, and I'd pick one of my previous templates. For the sake of this video, we're going to pick generic settings, create new collection, and this is just to show you what we do. You're going to name your collection, so I'm going to do Fellowship Fridays, and you need to have a description, and this can just be a little one-line explanation about what it is. Share your posts and encourage others. Now, there are tons of options you can look through and decide if you want to do more, but the minimum I recommend is skipping right down here to your duration, what day you want it to start. Let's say I want it to start today. I like to open up my Fellowship Fridays around 8 o'clock, which would be 20:00 military time. And I want it to end 1 week later, so on Valentine's Day, any time is fine. I don't bother with that. Link type is text to link. That's the only kind you can do with a free membership, but you can conveniently click there if you wanted to upgrade. Number of columns, I just do 3. If you have a very narrow blog, if this, like from where I'm showing you here to here, your body, if that's very narrow on your blog, you might only want to do 2 columns. I like the look of 3. And now that I've said that, I'm actually thinking, let me go back and let's see. I just realized that's probably the default. And let's see at our previous Fellowship Fridays. Yep, I did 3. So see, it's 3 wide. Well, isn't this a wonderful example? For one link up I did for my Twitter, I did 3. So you can see how narrow it is and how it squishes down the names. And if you did 2, it actually makes each name wider. I personally prefer the look of 2. So there, lesson learned. Let's go to 2 columns. Show name only. This is very much what I like, so that they only will see the name of the post when they link up. I do no limit. URL mandatory, meaning they have to have a link entered. And display entries. I want it to be publicly visible what people have entered. So check both of those boxes if you're hosting a link up. Allowed characters, 50 is great. If you go much longer than that, it's going to allow people to write blocks of information, and then your link up might look a little messy. Last entry at the bottom. I do not like to be notified. I don't want to get 100 emails about people at my blog. That would bury me. If it's your first time, you might want to be notified, but I'd recommend just checking on your blog. And allow users to delete your own links. I always check this box because I personally have misentered something in the past on another blog and wished that I was able to delete it and wasn't, and it always made me sad. And if you email the host and ask them, they can't always delete it. So anyway, allow users to delete. If you want this to be saved again, you can name it like I would name it Fellowship Fridays. I'm not going to do that because I already have one saved. Name it so that you can save it for each week. Press submit. And if you are a WordPress or blogger, this script just means it's an HTML code for you to enter. So let's copy that. Let's go back to our blog post. I'm going to want it to appear at the bottom. So click from visual over to text, and this is where you input your HTML directly. See, everything here is in HTML. That picture that you just saw here is just an HTML code right here. That's what that picture looks like in code. So that just shows you that you are in HTML. I'm going to enter twice, Control V to paste, and now you can see that this is my linky. When I go back, I will not see it here. See, there's extra space, so don't delete that space. If you do, it will make this linky go away. Leave that there. You will not see the live linky until you actually publish your post. Once you publish it, it talks to InLinks and lets the script lets your site know that it's okay to display this live document. Once you have it up and going, it will look like this, where you can add your link. This is the script that you just did. So the script communicates with InLinks and inputs this form onto your site once you publish it. So by doing the steps I just showed you, you can officially host your very own Linkup. It allows people to fellowship, create community, and it brings publicity and exposure to your blog. So best of luck, and as always, email me, leave any comments on this post for additional questions you might have. Thanks, guys.